Okay, what's up guys? Dragon Empire here with Inferno and Kaiser all in the same video. Oh my god, look, it's both of us.
They were in every video there, to be fair.
Yeah, but not both our hands on.
Oh, I see. Some sort of octo creature.
Well, okay, we're here with Marr's. I nearly said no grappler, but it's a Shadow Paladin deck profile. So
weirdly enough.
Yep, of the set 12 Raging Form stuff, Revenger stuff.
Mm-hmm. The new art.
Well, the only Shadow Paladin in set 12 was Raging Form, I think, wasn't it? And some triggers. Yeah. No, there wasn't.
But it gives you access to other decks, basically.
The main boss in that set was Raging Form.
The money card.
Okay, the starter is...
Frontline Revenger Claudus.
So basically, what this thing does is you counterblast one, put him into Soul.
Yeah, and you search out
Grade 2 Blaster Dark. Revenger. So
you're going to be setting up your columns for this guy quite a lot.
Yep, Legion. What? No. Too early, too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Well, okay, on to the triggers.
Play 4 of this crit.
And we play 4 of that crit.
So it's pretty standard aggro.
8 critical, so yep.
4 draws, just so you get your extra parts for the combo to go off.
Yep, just vanilla draw really, Revenger draw.
It's not a bad unit to sack either.
The best heal trigger in the game, Healing Revenger.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah.
Freezing, Healing Revenger.
Yeah. I think they were just stuck for names of like, we need to put Revenger in the name here somewhere.
Of course.
So, on to the grade 1s, I guess. We've got 4 of your grade 1 archetype 10k grade 1.
As we said before, this is quite an aggro deck, so
yeah,
10k is pretty good for early game.
Whenever you have an archetype such as Revenger or Liberator, you're going to have these guys, and they're very, very useful. Early game, mid game, they're very useful cards. So,
as we said before, works here, works there, works pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, and yeah. So
doesn't work here, however.
Well, you could write it, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a 7 then.
Well, other than that, it's a 7k vanilla, so yeah. Can't really complain about that.
No, but best use, obviously.
Yep. So next one's got Barrier Troop Revenger Dorin. So basically, this card is a very nice card. So whenever Blaster Dark Revenger comes up to fill, you
in the same column.
In the same column as this thing, you unflip a counter blaster.
So odds are you'll be searching out to create this here, and I mean ideally you want it here because you're going to call your Blaster Darks there and there.
And like obviously they look similar because like you can tell they're going to combo off with each other.
Yeah, I got them mixed up a little bit.
That's the Forerunner, that searches out your Blaster Dark, so you get it in the same column, unflip a damage, and if you choose to use its effect, Counter Blast 2, retires.
You can do it in any order as well. It's kind of like a chain effect, you choose the order they resolve.
Choose the order they resolve in. So it's a very, very good card, grade 1, and it's like 7k otherwise, so solid booster as well.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good.
3 Maclear. But ideally you would run 4 because this is in place of it at the moment.
The guy we're doing this for obviously is just trying to get a 4th one at the moment.
Yeah,
so we do recommend 4 if you can get hold of them.
Because you want to stop those break rides and stuff out of there. So yep. So ideally would be 4 perfect guards, basically. And the final 2 grade 1s, your personal booster for Raging Form. Whenever this boosts Raging Form, you Soul Blast 1, and it gets plus 5,000, so it's an 11k booster for Raging Form.
And that Soul's not getting used for anything, so may as well.
And yeah, so it works as a Vanguard booster when you've got Raging Form there, and it works as a Rearguard booster as well if Raging Form's there.
Not a bad column.
Not bad at all. So on to our grade 2s. We get the 12k Archetype Swinger, so basically Masquerade, but a reprint in the form that has to be in a Revenger.
Yeah, it's not a bad
So you get plus 3k. What was the old one? Had to be Blaster? Or something?
I believe it was, Blaster unit.
Yeah, it has to be a Blaster unit, so that worked with the Phantom Blaster Overlord stuff, and this worked with the Revenger archetype. Other than that, he's the same guy, just 12k Swinger.
Better artwork, I suppose.
Similar, very similar.
I don't remember the old one, to be honest.
It's a very similar artwork, I think.
And we got 3 of these girls. Now, ideally, you're going to want to be playing this on your rearguard columns to search out the 7k which we mentioned earlier. Have you got that there? Oh, no, here. So you want to call that there. You can call this guy, call on the same unit.
Yep.
Probably want to intercept with this,
yep,
so then you can search out your Blaster Darks, play them here, and unflip damage to get more effects off. You do effects like that.
That's how these combos go off, really.
If you pull off those combos, you're going to get a lot of front row retiring.
And plus, it's like a better version of the old one. The Shadow Paladins had one before where you can't blast 2 get away.
Oh, it's not Mocker or something like that, is it?
It's not, yeah, well, no, it's not Mocker. No. I've forgotten its name, but it's only 8k. This one's 9k. Very nice, actually. So if you do search out the 7k, it would be a 16 column, which is hitting them numbers, I suppose.
A better Arcane clone, I guess, but with more attack and just Revenger.
Arcane was restricted to High Beast, though, which, yeah. Whereas that, technically, search out anything.
It's nice.
And of course, the Avatar, I guess.
You're going to want to kill a lot of things with this.
Blaster Dark Revenger. So yeah, Counterblast 2, self-explanatory nowadays really, everyone knows what it does. Counterblast 2, and then you kill one thing in the front row. So, yeah.
I've seen it used to actually create a target as well, like people have gone to swing for this thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just intercept with it and play another one. But if you're sitting on 11 you're swinging 14s, I suppose it's not a bad thing to swing
So yeah,
for.
obviously that combos up with this and the starter. So the starter searches for it, then comes there. I think we've explained this already.
Yeah.
But, yep.
Okay.
That's the main combo you want to do with that thing. On to our grade 3s.
Pretty standard.
For Mordred, Phantom. Yep.
When you break ride it,
Counterblast 1.
call out this guy.
Yeah, basically the whole deck seems to revolve around Blaster Dark Revenger. Call out a grade anything, isn't it? No, grade 2 or less.
Yeah.
And it gains plus 5,000.
I've actually seen people call out the grade 1 as well, the 7k.
So yeah, so if you they call that out if they don't have it on the field already. But if they've got it on the field already and there's a column 3, you might as well call out Blaster Dark Revenger.
And just for extra attacks, as I said, this is quite an aggro idea.
Yeah, the grade 3 that, and then it gets plus 5k obviously, so very good.
Nice.
And then the grade 3 that rides on top of it gets an additional 10k power. Very, very threatening. Other than that, standard break ride stuff. No, standard break ride stuff where it's just 13k when it swings alone. Yeah, when this unit attacks Vanguard gets 13k, hitting them cross rides.
That's nice.
They tend to do that most of the break ride cards. And obviously, the main star of the show. 4 Raging Form Dragon.
I like how he doesn't have 4 Nulgards, but he's got 4 of these, the money card.
A money card, yeah.
These are going for like 25 or something like that, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, in the UK, it's 25 UK pounds for these. Don't know about other rates, but these are basically a better Spectral Dude Dragon.
It requires a Persona Blast and for you to sack 3 of the units.
No, Persona Ride.
Persona Ride, exactly. And sack 3 of the units, but it stands again with an extra 10k.
Again, with an extra 10k, and it doesn't lose Twin Drive. So basically,
with the break ride and no booster, that's like 2 20k attacks.
Yeah. So if you do combo it off correctly, and then let's just pretend you have a field. Break ride, superior call something, that something gets 5k. Attack with that column. So you've got a nice solid column there.
Boost
then
with that.
Boost with that. And at the end of the battle, if you've got another copy of this in your hand, retire these 3. Rewrite it.
And you can still keep putting your triggers here. Even like if you don't want to put the triggers from this anywhere else, you can put 4 triggers on this potentially.
If you've got 3 columns, you can put all the triggers on that.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, like I said, it's better Spectral Duke. Spectral Duke was retiring 3, and it stood up the Vanguard, so it didn't have the Persona Ride, which is the one thing it had.
The extra 10k is a lot of pressure.
But the extra 10k when you do Persona Ride is ridiculous on this thing, and it's the same cost of retiring 3. No counterblast cost for that. His counterblast cost when he attacks, he gets plus 3.
I think that's barely been usable when I've seen it used.
But he gets plus 3 when you attack counterblast 1, so...
It helps against cross rides, I suppose, but besides that, I can't really see a purpose for it. Does that help you hit better numbers?
Yeah, well, yeah, but...
If you have a 7k booster, maybe, but...
But the Retire 3 doesn't cost a thing apart from the 3, obviously. But this deck is very, very solid deck.
When it goes off, it hits pretty hard.
I think it's the one thing that's consistently, like, keeping Link Joker on the toes in Japan, when used correctly anyway. And yeah, so this is the Raging Form deck profile Shadow Paladins of the new set. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.